Hiring one marketing person won't give you a marketing team. A lot of remodelers reach a point where they look at their marketing budget and start asking a very reasonable question. Should we just hire someone in-house instead? On the surface, it sounds like a smart move. Instead of paying an agency every month, you hire a marketing person. Maybe someone right out of college, maybe someone with a little experience, and they handle everything. Your website, your social media, your SEO, your ads, your email marketing, your CRM, your content, and suddenly it feels like you've solved the problem. But what many remodelers discover is that marketing today is much more complex than it appears. Hey, I'm Spencer Powell, I'm the CEO at BuilderFunnel, and we help remodelers and custom builders generate revenue using marketing systems that actually produce leads and opportunities. And today we're breaking down a question we hear more and more often. Should you build an in-house marketing team or work with a specialized marketing partner? Because on paper, hiring someone internally can look cheaper. But in reality, the comparison isn't as simple as it seems. Let's start with the assumption many remodelers make. They think marketing is basically one job. Hire a marketer and the work gets done. But modern marketing isn't one role. It's a collection of specialized roles. Think about everything involved in a strong marketing system today. You need someone who understands search engine optimization or SEO, someone who can write high-quality content, someone who understands Google Ads, someone who knows how to build landing pages, someone who understands analytics and attribution, someone who can design graphics, someone who can edit video, someone who understands CRM systems and lead tracking. That's not one job, that's a marketing department. Now imagine hiring one person and asking them to do all of those things. Some people try, but the reality is that no single marketer is an expert in every discipline. You might hire a great writer, but they struggle with analytics. You might hire someone who understands social media, but they don't understand search strategy. Or you hire someone technical who can manage the website, but they're not great at messaging. What often happens is that the remodeler ends up with one person doing a little bit of everything, but nothing exceptionally well, and marketing results suffer. Another challenge remodelers run into with in-house marketing is experience. If you hire one marketer internally, that person only sees your business, your market, your projects, your data. But when you work with a specialized marketing partner who focuses on remodelers and builders, that team is seeing patterns across dozens or more of companies. They know what's working, they know what's changing, they know what strategies are producing real results, and that experience compounds over time. For example, if one client tests a new SEO strategy and it works, that insight can immediately benefit the rest of the clients that agency works with. If something stops working in paid advertising, we see it quickly across multiple accounts. That shared learning curve is incredibly valuable because marketing platforms are constantly changing. Google changes, AI search evolves, ad platforms update their algorithms. What worked 2 years ago might not work today. A single in-house marketer has to figure out all of that alone. A specialized marketing team is learning and adapting every day across multiple companies. Now, let's talk about cost for a moment, because this is usually where the conversation starts. Hiring someone internally might look like it costs less, but let's break it down with what that actually includes. You have the salary, you have the benefits, you have the payroll taxes, you have software tools, you have training, and you have management time. And if that person leaves, which happens often in marketing roles, you start the hiring process all over again. When you add all of that up, the true cost of an in-house marketer is usually much higher than the salary number alone. But the bigger question is return on investment. What matters isn't just what marketing costs, what matters is what it produces. Does your marketing generate qualified leads? Does it produce real sales opportunities? And does it support your revenue goals? Because if marketing is working well, it should easily justify its investment. Now, this doesn't mean in-house marketing is always the wrong choice. Some remodeling companies eventually build internal marketing teams as they grow. But even then, those teams are rarely just one person. They include multiple specialists: content, design, marketing operations, analytics, and that's when the in-house model starts to resemble, well, an agency. For many remodeling companies, especially those still scaling their business, partnering with a specialized marketing team provides something incredibly valuable. access to multiple experts, proven systems, shared experience across many companies, and the ability to execute consistently without having to build an entire department from scratch. Because at the end of the day, marketing isn't about having a marketer, it's about building a system that consistently produces opportunities for your business. And whether that system lives inside your company or with a specialized partner, the goal is the same: predictable lead flow, predictable sales conversations, and predictable growth. We'll see you next time here on Builder Funnel TV.